Hello everyone. As you follow us and subscribe us on YouTube, each week we posting new video about reforming machine. Today we're gonna explain you different type design of custom profile for reforming machines. And here we have a 5 reforming machine that we already designed, produced in our workshop, and we want to explain to you why different custom profile we using different rolling stand, how we design, how we assemble the roller and shaft on basement of reforming machine, different part of reforming machine. So you can stay here, watch till end, and getting more useful information about reforming design. As you can see here, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different profile and different design of reforming machine. Let me zoom it for you. The number 1, we call it C8. The final profile should be angle profile like this. Number 2, is also this calling sailing profile. Some of our domestic customer ordered to us this 5 profile machine. This type of machine is economic tape, small tape portable, and our productivity for these machines is almost 2 months for delivery. Here is the flower pattern for number 2. We're going to number 3. This is the number 3 drawing. Final profile, we're reaching this point. And the final one is similar with the first one, but it has a 2 different angle. 2 different, the first and end of profile, it should be almost 54 degrees. So let me explain from first profile here. Firstly, let me show you how many reforming steps we use for this profile. Let's call it angle profile. The thickness for this profile is 1.8. Material is steel, galvanized steel. As you can see, this is the basement of reforming machine. The length is almost 2.3 till here. Total length you can see here is almost 3.4 meter. Here is the input roller and guide for guiding and leveling the input material. Step number 1, 2, 3, 4 till 8, and here's the torque head. Somehow we can call it number 9 station, because these 8 is connected with the stand, shaft, and make a forming process on a steel sheet. We call it 8 station. And this one is just used for torque head for adjusting the twisting elbow or any deformation that we want to reach it back to the alignment size. Here we can take is our shaft design, size, up roller shaft, down roller shaft. You may ask why it's longer, because the down roller we connected with the transmission, gear, and chain. This machine, based on the customer requirement and budget, we produce by chain transmission. So the down roller, most of the reforming machine, the down roller connected by transmission gear, chain, or any drive system that it can rotate it and form the steel. So you can see this middle size. Here we put the roller. Here is connecting with the bearing. These two sides connected with the bearing. Here connecting with the transmission gear. Once again, down roller, up roller, tolerance, the lengths, the feed, diameter, everything is clear here. So let's go to the front view for forming stations. This is the left side, right side, roller, up roller, down roller, and here's the shaft. Just now I explained to you why it's longer, because it's connected with the transmission gear, and here we connect the chain. This is the final profile. You can see by red. Up roller, down roller, joint part, screw, and as you can see, we use these two screws for adjusting the gap between up roller and down roller. Here's the size and section of all basement of reforming machines. Structure, because it's economic tape, simple, we're using 2 H-beam and some steel plate here for simple installation and joint. Now we're going to step 1. As you can see, we wrote it here. The input material is 102 millimeter, thickness is 1.8, shaft size is 50 millimeter, and the side roller shaft is 10 millimeters. Here the red, I put it here. This is the material, flat material sheet coming to first step. Just pay attention to size for roller, up roller, down roller. Going to second step, you can see the angle change. Third one, the up roller. The yellow line is the up roller drawing a size. Down roller is here. Again, up roller, down roller. Number 4 station. Number 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is the final profile. We already reached it. The angle, the size, drawing, and this one we use it for torque head and cutting unit. You can see. And here's the flower pattern for this profile. Next, go to secondary one. These 3 side is for wall panel structure. We already designed. It has a size, position, C7, C7, C7. It means this profile. And this one here, you can see between the stations, we need some wall panel structure that we already designed it for you. So if you have any inquiry for design or forming machine, also we can support you the drawing, complete drawing of your forming machine. You can produce in your country, and we will be of service until you get the final result. But based on our experience, for roll forming machines, you need a professional manufacturer and experienced one to produce you exactly what you need. The number 2, you can see the final profile here. This profile we use 10 roll forming steps here. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the final one is the torque here. You can see. Let's go to the machine, show you. Step 1, step 2, the distance between the aces of the rollers, all same, except this one, because this one has some side roller here. The joint part you can see by screw down part, up part connecting together for more heavy function. As you can see, the input material is 202 millimeters, thickness is 0.8 millimeters. The shaft, because of the lower thickness, we use a 40, and the side roller shaft is 10 millimeters. And here is the drawing for shaft. You see, every size is clear here. The feed, diameter, tolerance, everything is already well noted here. Final profile and the position for the station, the gap, distance between here, everything is clear. The red one, as you can see, is the final profile coming out of the roll forming machine. Step 1 to 10. So this profile, because of more angle, more sharp angle, we're using 10. And because of lower thickness, we're using shaft 40 millimeter. But this one, because of it's more simple, we're using 8 roll forming station, but we're using heavy and bigger shaft. Number 3 is here. As I told you, this profile using for single channel custom profile, and our domestic customer located in China ordered these 5 machines to us without any punching and simple function. This is the final profile for number 3 machine. This machine we're using 10 station again. We call it C6. The structure is almost 4.1 meter. Input, forming stations, and here you can see again, here we have some side roller. That's why the gap between these roller is different from others. This one, input material is 149, material thickness 0.8 millimeter, the shaft is 40 millimeter. Simple, economic, portable roll forming machine, easy operation, easy fabrication, but really professional design and drawing. This is the third one, and you can compare these 3 machines together. Let's go to fourth one. More sharp angle, 90 degree, 1, 2, 3, 4, 90 degree. So this roll forming machine also be produced by 10 forming steps. Some of the factory also put it by more than 10, but based on the customer budget and thickness, we designed it by 10 forming steps. Again, material thickness is 0.8. Material input is 160 millimeters. Shaft is 40 millimeters. Station number 1, 2, till 10. You may ask, what's this table drawing? This is all. Rollers, drawing and table. It's on this size and this number. We ordered our rollers. to machining and heat treatment, then later market and installation. Now we're going to final one. I want to explain to you, it's somehow similar with the first one, but it has a 2 angle here, almost 50-degree angle. That's why we're using the 13 roll forming station. So you can see somehow similar, but in different position. This one is this side is longer, sharp angle. It has a 2 first and end side angle here. That's why for this one we use 8 forming station, but for this one we need a 13 forming steps. Here you can see this drawing. So many manufacturers hide it from customer and don't show to customer, but we are, as we want to support our customer, best knowledge, best information that we can. We are totally okay to support you any drawing based on your requirement. Here again, shaft size, forming position, final angle you can see here, as I put it in the red. This is the final profile that we want to come out after 13 station. We call it C4. Structure, 2 H-beam. Material is 0.8 millimeters. Input is 227 millimeters and shaft is 40 millimeters. The first step, as you can see, just a little angle here, little deformation here. Again, we're going to second step, side part, thirds, fourth, 5, 6. From here, we start to bending the middle. Till here, just flat, and we form 2 sides. And from here, we start to forming the middle. You can see here. Till here is totally flat, up roller and down roller connection. As you can see, just it has a 2 side deformation. But from here, we start to forming this angle. Okay. We're reaching the number 9. You can see these 2 sides didn't touch after the number 3 station. Just be working on this angle. And we're reaching the final profile here. Final one. The roller design. What's the fee here? What's the size here? Up roller, down roller. The surface quality. After 13 station, the flat sheet material leads to this forming the station. Flower pattern. Let's take a good look about this one. You can see number 1, 2, 3, and 4. The material is just flat. Just we start to bending these 2 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see. And from here, the angle already will reach the point that we need. We start to bending from middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This 8 performing a station working on this angle. And the final one, the finalizing the angle here. Side already well adjusted. You can see the torque head for adjusting the twisting bow and any deformation that we got during the forming station. Here we compare different profiles where we choose the different rollers. Again, I show you the one, two, three, four, five performing machines. So if you have any question or any inquiry about roll forming machines, roll forming process, any custom profile, sailing channel related to your thickness, start from 0.2 to 6 millimeter, 8 millimeters, we are really professional roll forming machine, and we warmly invite you. Once you need a roll forming machine, come to our factory, check your processing for producing roll forming machine, then you will feel really trustable for our machine design. Hope you enjoy, and this video was useful for you. Subscribe us if you need more video and more information about our machine or process. Please feel free to contact us. Thank you, everyone. Bye.